All right, we're getting our butts kicked by realm mode. Not gonna change that plan. So let's see. I wanna stick with Neuron. I think I'm tempted to go with Minstrel though, because we haven't been able to get it popping off. I think once we do, Troubadour will be strong. Hey, Geofowl, welcome. So the let's see which one you're referring to. So, oh, Minstrel? Yeah, so Minstrel is great for a Chorus of Swiftness. All allies gain 5 guard +3, right? Highly defensive build. We might need to go that direction. I've been, like, my goal has been to go for a Jack of all trades build. But yeah, let's try Minstrel this time. And then we need some damage dealers who are actually going to do damage. Are we still on the right one? Yeah. Let's bring in Stroud. I've had fun playing Stroud before, and I like the martial artist build for sure. Or do I like the monk build? I like martial artist. I like the combo strikes becoming free. And then we want a strength hero or we want an int hero. Let's get some Pierre action going. I don't play with Pierre very often, but when I do, something. We're gonna try it out, Geo. We'll see how it goes. I don't mind the idea of going with like a magic missile build for pumping some serious damage. Sure, let's see where we go from. Let's start with a force mage. All right, so we have a minstrel, a martial artist, and a force mage walk into a bar, and then we have the revive relic. Reroll an option once, more gold, more dex, and a respec point. This interface, it's just so hard to work with, unfortunately. It takes so long to set those up, and yeah, we're gonna stick with Torment. I'm enjoying getting my butt kicked. Germination and Energy Siphon. That middle one is brutal. Let's reroll that one, see if we get something more interesting. Cacti, no safe passage, party, and enemies have increased HP. I think we can do the Derelict Isle. Now, last time my goal was to get Naran some initiative, and I feel like we just failed absolutely miraculously on that process. More gold and drops an item. These are rough first fights, I will say. The Forge is too early, so we aren't going to get much out of it. Don't really want to take a curse. So maybe start out with the Horde encounter, and then I don't want the camp either. And maybe go down the left-hand side then. All right, let's go for it. Let's see how we handle this. All right, Stroud is kicking us off. We don't have 2 combo strikes, so 2 quick fists and a combo is going to be better. You're attacking Stroud. All right, it's going to be 1 quick fist. There we go. Now, unfortunately, yeah, we don't have the ability to do much of anything. We should do these just for the inspiration. But Bardic Expertise, that would give us a little bit of defend, but I think Pierre is going to be okay. All right. Good first fight, looks like. Well, I may be speaking a little too soon, but Leaf in the Wind is so good. Gain one more agility. Gives us a combo strike. And then everybody's going to need to defend for themselves, so I guess I'll just do that. Alright, so we do have Chorus, but we have a problem, which is that we have no inspiration. Kind of a bad outcome. I think I'm just going to move out of the way of this guy. I really despise the way that Thorns interacts with things like ricocheting shot. It's very unfortunate when you take Thorns damage like by surprise. Move a target to the back or front row. Apply 4 vulnerable. Each time this target swaps cells with a teammate, apply 8 vulnerable. Yeah, we're not going to get anything out of that. I don't think we necessarily want to do anything. I mean, I guess, yeah, we actually can't use throw, so we'll just leave it there. All right, and then Stroud is fun. That dog did a great job taking out that cactus for us. And also the fact that the back edge was locked down was really nice because it bought us a turn of Stroud, you're a monster. Everybody gets a little bit of something. I think it's relatively safe to do that. Beautiful. Just because we don't... the dog is going to continue to be... the dog is going to continue to be unpredictable, so I think we... I think we just put in the damage where we can. But there we go. Very nice. That's what you like to see in a first fight. Ooh. Hand crossbow for range attacks. That does some good. Ooh. The worn leather tunic though is a nice pickup. And I guess the mace for Stroud is okay. Upgrade a common item to a magic item. You could do that with the mace. I don't think there's a reason to sit on this for a while. +1 strength. That's not going to do us any good, but that's okay. Alright, so. Nope, you're a dex-based hero now. Got to get used to that. Very uninteresting first level ups here. So that's a Stroud hit, a Pierre hit, and another Pierre hit. Alright, so... And that's a unit targeting ability, so we're not going to be able to do much with that. Definitely bad choice there of I am gonna Bardic here. So let me max out my inspiration just so that we don't take any damage. Yeah, I think what is going to happen is, oh my gosh, we still took damage there. I didn't realize the skeleton was targeting too. This is going to ease the early game and also prove a little bit disappointing in the late game if we make it there. So let's see. So we do that like so, and then probably should have done that sooner. I think we could have secured the kill on the bat a little bit earlier. Exact lethal. Almost messed it up. Oh, 2 melee damage, +1 to a random attack skill in hand on battle start. Demon Impaler, I mean, it's just better than the mace. Oh, but requires 12 int. So much for that, then. All right. This is a super early forge, which I think is just generally bad. I think we might not take anything except a couple of void runes. We only get the 2 fate that we need if we do this battle. I've never tried one of these battles, so maybe we'll go for that. Just to see. And if that's the case, we'll probably hang on to it. The agility runes, though, are great pickups for us right now. Do we have any common items that we really want to upgrade? No, we basically don't. I think we've decided we can sell the... Oh, we can't sell anything. We could salvage the... Salvage this. We don't get a lot out of it, though. Yeah, we're done with the forge. I think we have to go this way first and hope the traveling peddler doesn't run away from us. Come back. Come back, traveling peddler. Perfect. There we go. Okay, and those boots are not... Those boots are actually pretty solid. Because we're still trying to get Naran up and operational. And I think we're not going to bother with the way gate. I guess, what does this have? Party's front line is barricaded. Contains weapons caches. I think we just come over here. And then hopefully we don't get cut off. Attack damage. Purity rune isn't terrible. Now we have quite the gauntlet. gonna be very interesting to see if we survive this. This is a nightmarish, something or other. Bad ordering there, but... I think we just have to... We just have to punch Cactus. I don't think there's an alternative here. Oh, I can't... Oh, Arcane Push only allows you to push in the cardinal directions? It's interesting. I really don't want to swap these two because I think Wretch would then potentially endanger Pierre. Okay, you go ahead and you do your thing, buddy. The chorus is really badly placed here. Can't do much with that. That was about as good as it gets. And then I think... I think we just go in on this non-movable guy. Okay. We'll just Leaf on the Wind at the end, will we? No, I think we're gonna do that into that, and then I think we're just gonna... Doesn't matter what we discard, but good enough. Everybody gets a little bit of something. Break on through to the other side, and then... We can't do much. Let him Thorns himself, I guess. Well, that was interesting. The Ricochet can cross the center bar. That's actually quite interesting. Nobody needs that shield. That shield is basically a dead draw. I think we just go for raw stats. We just need to get our capacity to defend up. And this is only one baddie, so I'm hoping we can do some work. This is a cell-based attack, so... So far, so good. I can't be bothered to try and pick up the coins. That's a design facet that I've never been particularly fond of. And then we're fully defended, so I'm not gonna waste time. Oh, is that maybe that move is only lateral? Interesting. It's only defense skills. I guess the staff is clearly a nice one to put there. Strength-based cards are doing us no good. Okay, so we're going into Glamour because we're looking for Jack of all trades. I think there is a place we can spend our respect point to get it. What can we get out of doing just a regular dodge? We can get Bardic Expertise, but we can't get Jack of all trades. What about a ricocheting hit? No. Verse of Swiftness? This would be one I wouldn't be excited to give up. No. Okay, there's nothing in our deck that we can currently trade in, but that's just the way it goes. I'm gonna go with health here, I think. We're gonna go multi-missile. Mana burn is insane too, but I'm feeling like I want a multi-magic missile mayhem type of experience. Okay, so this fight is gonna be an absolute nightmare. But if we succeed at it, we're gonna get a ton of experience. Is there anything else we can do to aid in our endeavor? These both being defensive ones is kind of unfortunate. I think Arcane Push is overrated here. All right, here goes nothing. It's a lot of baddies. I think it is intro into verse into chorus. We certainly have some defense to us. Pierre is the slowest human being in the world. That's concerning to me. Invalidate that attack. This is 9 plus 11 chill. So that's a kill. If ever there was a time to do that, this is probably it. This is so many bad guys. I may have made an error. We will see. Okay. We may be okay. I think our minstrel is carrying. How in the world? We have 2 cards left in the bottom, and one of them is multi-missile. That is deeply upsetting. I thought I only cast 2 of those. Huh. Oh, Pierre took a hit. That's unfortunate. Oh, I hate what I got going on here. Let's see, quick fist, combination strike, leaf in the wind, I think is the play. Hang in there, Pierre. Oh my. That guy is doing big damage. This Lich is really not what we like to see. So let's try and where's all my AP going? Every single turn I feel like I have one more action with Pierre and then I don't. Wow, that bat, very lucky. Okay. We knew we were going to take some damage here. The more things that move up into that upper lane, the better. We do that no matter what. Do that, and then... These bats hitting Pierre is not great. Are you hitting Pierre too? Yeah, you are. Okay, well, we have barrier. That's why I put up the channel earlier. That said 0. That said that cost 0 because of channeling, and it cost 1. Huh, interesting. That explains something. I need to watch that. Hitting for 21. Thank you. Thank you, Disart. I appreciate it. Also, thank you for the follow. That is the thing about this game. Like, I realize that I'm not always great at reading things, but I do find that it is very hard sometimes to determine exactly what's going on, unfortunately. I think everybody is hitting here. I kind of feel like I need to just be chilly and discard 3 cards here. Well, straight palm will almost without question, yeah, just replace itself. It's true. It really is. It's a challenging game to play, to be sure. All right, I'm just gonna do one of those, and then those can all go away. But I try my best. And I think one of the things is like, with a game with this level of complexity, it would be brilliant if there was a capacity to kind of go back and, you know, learn from your mistakes. But sometimes I feel like I'm just kind of, you know, I'm out adrift. We're gonna stay down on this corner. Like, you know, something happens and I'm like, well, I could go back and watch the video, but It's really hard. This fight, though, is going surprisingly well for how badly I think it could have. No, I super appreciate that. I probably wouldn't have gone as far as to say that it was a bug, but it was one of those things where I looked at it and I was like, this is definitely, I definitely don't understand why this is happening. And that happens to me more often than not with this game, unfortunately. All right, I think we just do that. This guy in particular, if we could blow him up. And as a side note, also on the backseat gaming front, I am generally of the opinion that if I can learn from something, I super appreciate people kind of like chiming in to help me understand what's going on. I'm not one of those people that's like, you know, don't backseat game me or anything like that, because I do genuinely appreciate it. That's a lot of the discussions we have on the Discord are super helpful because it's people kind of like cluing me into the things that they've discovered, or, you know, or what strategies they've found that work for them. So I have, I had a hard mode run with an int build of her that went all the way solo. That was a lot of fun. And I had a few strength builds. I was playing strength builds earlier in the stream, and on Maximum Torment, I just find that I can't, I need a bit more survivability in the early game that I just can't get otherwise. Now let's see. I think we're gonna blow this guy up for sure. So I'll probably go ahead and do that. And then 21, yeah, we blocked for 21. So there we go. All right, and then we're in good shape. Just barely, but yeah. The bard just seems, I mean, awesome, right? Like, I see why she's like one of everyone's favorite characters. She's really, really strong as a support, like maybe verging on too strong. Yes, 100%. I am in it to learn as best I can, and so I love discussions that kind of further my understanding and my appreciation of the game. 17 and 9. I think I can afford to hit once and then just... Oh, actually, I think playing one of the guards would have been more defense, but either way, it was enough. Multi-missile is like, it doesn't work exactly the way I expected it to. I'll just leave it at that. I was expecting it to be a retain card, but it's basically just like a free magic missile the first time you cast a magic missile. And your first magic missile is your weakest magic missile, so. Now I could Bardic Expertise here, but I think we're just done, so I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, there's a lot of, from my perspective, there's a lot of quality of life things that I think they could have done for final release that I was hoping they would, that didn't quite come in. That was a lot of levels for this early on. Kudo gains 1 respec point. This is another thing. Like, the unstable artifacts, like, thanks, this will never come in handy in this Realms run. Thanks, game. You're too kind. Initiative here is great. I want her going first for sure. And then I think I'm going to go with a glamour skill tree to make sure that we secure a jack of all trades. Disappointing. I'm not going to redraw, so I will just... I can't see what these sub in for. I know Chorus of Confusion doesn't. Melodic Verse isn't terrible, so I'll learn it, but I'll probably try respecking it. Yeah, it's that, and honestly, like, if I had to, like, have another thought or criticism. I think that the other big challenge is the whole like renown artifact system is so incredibly onerous. You just like trying to tweak it, it's not particularly easy to tweak at the beginning of the run. So you're kind of sitting there being like, okay, do I want to go in and swap all these things just because, you know? And so like, I've just tried to pick like an evergreen roster of things like bring my dead heroes back from the grave type of thing as like my choices. But it's really like, it's really hard to do that level of micromanagement, unfortunately. And then I think, am I going Conjuration? I think I am going Conjuration. This is not a great Conjuration tree for us, but I think I'll just grab one of these skill ups and Magic Missiles. We're going to want to rank up. I should have checked what if, does, oh yeah, Multi-Missile's a white card, so it doesn't have anything associated with it for upgrades. Yeah, it just is what it is. Yeah, so I'm saving up Fate right now because we actually have a shop and a third Fate. So I should be able to get a Legendary, which I think is probably worth. So that was the thinking behind it. But now I wanted to check to see if we can respec Melodic Verse into anything of value. We can get Jack of all trades. Good. Okay, so let's try that. Nice. And then, given that we've done that, we're gonna get rid of Intro of Swiftness in place of Jack of all trades, which will kind of enable us to like be a little more flexible with our build, I feel like. And Jack of all trades is just awesome. All right, so we have the 3 Fate. Mana charge. Grants mana charge, +1 intelligence, gain 1 channel on battle start, +1 rank to a random spell. Bonnie's Revelry is okay for Pierre. The Life Drinker. Grants swipe. Swipe can cleave. Interesting. Oh, that comes with an AP. We're probably going to buy that for Stroud. After moving 6 cells game? Dang. That is ambitious. I might pick up a lesser judgment. Yep, exactly. But I'm not going to be too mad about it. So I think we're definitely going to pick that up. 1 AP is good for business. Put it here for now. I'm going to... If at some point we can convert the swipe to a green card, I might consider using it, but we'll pick up the Town Portal Scroll, and then I'm going to pick up one of those. And then, is any of this particularly interesting? We already got you a decent that. We could go with the boots aren't bad. They were expensive, though. Those are not interesting to me. Yeah, I think that's all we do here. But I think that was the Wolverine claws were worth. And then over here we have gold and more items. Over here we have gold and more items. I think because we're in the second half of this, we could also get a Rote Mastery. But I think I'd rather just go fight into fight here. I think we'll be okay against the Sandworm. We'll see. If this fight goes particularly badly, we can consider a bit of a detour. You're hitting Stroud. You're hitting Pierre. All right, not a great starting point, but 4 AP is going to do a lot of work here. Hammer Strike, I'm not a huge fan of. No, I'm going to shift back one because that should distribute it so each person is taking 1 hit so nobody takes damage. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I'm not going to bother rooting myself. I don't really know what the power cards that we're going to be. Is that Charge Eater? What the power cards that we're looking for on some of these other ones are? I think that's part of why I like doing solo. Yeah, that is Charge Eater. Okay. So let's see. We can Jack of all trades. Love to see it. We'll verse and then just go for that. Now you're taking 7 twice, which you have under control. Is the pack leader going early? Increase attributes. Okay, we are going to take some damage here, I think. Unless I get some kills on Stroud. Yeah, I really don't. I'm not a big fan of it either. Okay, let's see then. Quick Fist into Combination Strike, and then unfortunately... So here's the one thing we could do. You're taking 7, 7, and 7. We're gonna get a ton of defense out of this, so I'm gonna have Stroud tank up here. Because I think that with the increase in stats, I think no increase in stats happened. Alright, I'm not gonna call it in question too much. Love me some Magic Missile Pierre though. Guess we didn't need to spend the SP on Stroud there. I don't think... we'll probably have time. Let's just do that. Yeah. Okay, pack leader's not going to do you a lot of good. Oh, I guess you heal yourself, or you don't heal yourself. You buff yourself, so that's something. That's what I was thinking. Yes. Dice Art. That was the direction I was thinking of going, assuming we can kind of get the right puzzle pieces in place. Wait, how many do you have left? All right, not enough to be able to do that. Summon Wolf. I just got rid of the wolves. What are you doing? There we go. Spell attack damage, int. That ring is nice. Pierre gets a little something something. Might as well put that there. We can use it on the boss fight. Now that you have that, I don't mind picking up a bit more health, especially when it's on the way to a stat point. So I've had really good luck with Rising Sun before. Deal 12 damage plus 1 hit for each agility. I don't like consuming all my agility that way. I think there are other better things. Upon using 3 agility on card use, add 1 AP, can only trigger muscle memory. I don't mind the idea of having more of these. I do think that Rising Sun is interesting. I've used it before to pretty great effect. Deal 9 damage, hit an additional time for each Dex card in hand, dealing 7 per hit. Each hit applies 6 burn. You can stack up some pretty decent burn this way. I think it's a good card because we have a decent amount of AP. I'm not sure it's going to be super transformative, but... yeah, I've had a couple runs where it seemed to do some good work. So we can go over here, get some more level ups. I don't think I care about the fate, so let's do this. Another Charge Eater. I don't see you, game. Alright, we'll do that into... it's a lane attack, so I'm probably just... I think I probably just move here. Yeah, I think I do. And just to get that little bit of extra damage, I'll do that. Okay. So, Stroud needs to... Stroud doesn't have a lot of defend going on. Oh, good. The web was applied on the back target, so Pierre's going to need to move forward. Oh, actually... this is quite unfortunate, now that I look at it. We're potentially taking a ton of damage on our Bard. Can we... I'm not sure we can do a lot about that, but I'm gonna... just put in as much damage as I can, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's an easy way to... so it's upper lane to bottom. So, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I think if I move Pierre to here and then to here, Pierre will be on his own up here, and then I can just defend. Okay, so they're still targeting Pierre. Pierre is going to take an extra hit from this, but I think we have enough guard to make it work. Okay, yes, he is on his own now. And that should be enough that he doesn't take any damage. So we've just protected. That was a lot of effort to protect the Bard, but I think it was worth it. Yeah, I think that was definitely worth the 2 SP. Sometimes puzzling these out is a little bit easier said than done. Let's see. We'll do this. We're definitely gonna use Bardic here. I don't see a reason not to. We get a little bit of defend out of it. Okay, we always start with this. 36 is not terrible. Do that, and then I think clearly we discard the rest. So this was one thing I was a little worried about. Maybe we can just kill this guy? Either way, we'll get some vulnerable there. Okay, and then yeah, we can kill you. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. No damage getting taken here. And that was a nice burn. That worked out kind of perfectly, leaving this guy at just like a tiny amount of hit points. I'm very sensitive to the fact that we definitely don't have a great answer for... I'm going to save my SP because we're about to be doing the final boss fight. And I think we have plenty of goods. Get rid of you. I wish that if you overkilled something with burn, it would immediately detonate that thing. It's a pet peeve of mine that sometimes like you just don't have the ability to get the value out of burn. There we go. This is way more level ups than we've gotten in a lot of our other attempts. And then... yeah, I mean, it's kind of like an inevitability, and I'm not complaining too hard. We're going heavy on stats right now, but we're getting some good things potentially out of this, right? Yeah, I wouldn't mind Conjure Barrage. That would be... Conjure Blades is not what we're looking for. Another multi-missile isn't terrible. It's basically a free magic missile. But it's not going to scale incredibly well. Place Mana Tempest effect on your current cell, which increases your max channel by 3, lasts for 2 rounds. Arcane Enchantment. Pick a card in target's hand, granting it +1 bonus rank for this battle. Don't think that's what we're looking for. Then Conjure Blades is not the one we were looking for. Not that swords aren't great, but I think we're really looking to get the magic missiles going, so I think I'm going to do a respec point, and I might actually do a bit of fishing, like to see what we can replace this with. We could certainly get a magic missile out of it. What about Arcane Push? Probably gonna have the same selection. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we get something interesting. I kind of like precog. I think I'm gonna get rid of throw too. I don't think it's doing that much for us. We probably don't need all these magic missiles, but I think they're definitely something that I'm happier to draw than the alternative. For now, Mana Charge isn't doing us any good. All right, let's see if we can take out a Sandworm. Big money, no whammies. Yeah, they're not going to be scaling for us, right? Who are you hitting for 15? Sorry for the vacuuming in the background. They just both need to move. It is a big Dune Worm, isn't it? Let's see. I think we have to move quite a bit to make this work. I think I might just tank the 15 on Stroud, since it looks like that's going to be pretty doable. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. And then now over here, we can do this. Yeah, and we're not going to be taking any damage. I will precog just to get things rolling, and then poke away. Oh, I had a lot of hit points on that first turn, didn't it? Guess I shouldn't have bothered with the magic missiles then. Okay, hopefully we have a good turn. Okay, so 8x2 and then hatch a worm. So it's going to be jack of all trades no matter what. Then it's going to be verse, bardic. And then I don't really care about chorus right now, so I'm just going to move back 1 to remove that attack. All right. Start with that. Not a great round there. Oh, and you're popping up for 11. That's fine. I think we I think we still blow this guy up. Okay, we'll hang on to barrier since we have the channeling to make it work. That's enough. 16 on Pierre is probably going to be okay. I will just gonna poke away at that thing then. Oh, that's a good call. I have noticed that before. I did not notice that in this case, but thank you for pointing that out, because that's a mistake that I make way too frequently. Oh, didn't realize the bite was invalidated. All right, I guess we'll have to do that. And then this is where barrier comes in handy. This is a great turn for us, that's for sure. This guy, I don't think we waste our time. I think we just let the magic missiles stack up nice and high. Yeah, I forget that those elemental interactions are there, Dice Art, and it is sometimes my undoing. But yeah, that was a definite misplay. All right, this is an easy. I think we do that. Ricochet gets the kill there, and then verse into chorus. Stroud's already defended. I mean, it makes good logical sense. I don't want to, I don't want to say otherwise. I think it's a very wise design. Hatch a worm. All right, we can go for more damage because we're fully defended. Precog because we don't really have anything to spend on anyways. These are compatible, so we can do that. And then poke them a little bit more. It reminds me of there was an RPG that had a similar system that was like pretty advanced, where you could like put water down to put out fire, but if you used electricity with water, like I think it would be really cool to have more of those types of things, because I think it's a really awesome design space. But yeah, it catches me because it's not front and center. Let's see, we want to spend Agi first because we're all full up. And I guess we just do. Where are you attacking? Stroud and Nye. Okay, everybody is good. So let's just do that, and then Pierre gets to do the double missile action. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it's super cool that they designed that. It just feels like the kind of system where if you're gonna go to the lengths to do that, you should probably make like a circle of all the elemental synergies and then connect them all, essentially. I think we're just good here. So they all have interactions. Hey, random name. This game is like Slay the Spire in a way. It is also not like Slay the Spire in a way, but it does have the same kind of should have Rising Sun earlier. But yeah, you traverse down a tree that looks a lot like Slay the Spire. And at least in the Realms mode, there's also a campaign mode. And you have a deck for each characters. And each character has a turn, and they roll for initiative. So yeah, absolutely. I'll walk you through it in just a second here when we get into our next fight. Mangler grants Crush +3 melee attack damage, +1 strength per 10 cards in deck. Don't think we're going to be using the Mangler. Let's do our level ups first. So this is the level up system. You have a skill grid, which is also pretty cool. Let's see, and then I think it's time for Bardic Expertise to get buffed up. We'll want to invest a lot in that, because that's going to be kind of like our big bump for everybody. And then We already have Jack of all trades. I think we actually go looking for the chorus, the vulnerability chorus. Which is not available from these. Interesting. Well, we'll still roll with it, see if we get anything of interest. Deal 15 damage, start the next round as the first unit to get a turn. Swift hit isn't terrible. I'll take a swift hit. I don't think it's great. And then over here, let's see. How does this master? %30 increased status value, 50% status scaling, or damage scaling. I'd probably go damage scaling because I feel like so often, like we're not going to be, so often we're going to be doing an overkill with it. So I think it's better to go that direction. And then we're still on Path of Body. Is that a true statement? Is there anything we want to dip into these other ones for? Swap, draw, and discard piles. I don't know how I would necessarily make that work. Diamond Skin is interesting. No, I think we just go with this one. And let's see. If we put it... There's not really a great place to put this, is there? I'll put it here. And then I guess if we're going to invest in this, let's invest in it. There are 3 specific skill paths for each class. So for instance, for this character who's the mage, there's evocation, force, and conjuration, and each one of them has its own deck associated with it. So when I select a particular tree, I'm selecting which skills I'm looking for. I don't mind refining here. We'll get rid of mana charge. And then over here, is it conjuration that we're still interested in? Yeah, I think it is. I think we're going to stick with conjuration. And then this is not a great draw for conjuration, but we can upgrade another magic missile. Yes, intelligence is blue, red is strength, and green is dexterity. For the next area, the attuned gems I've found to be pretty hit or miss. I'm going to go with regain all fate points.